All right. This video is going to every winning trade that I've recorded. We're going to analyze each one to see if it's a valid winning trade or if it's not a valid winning trade. As we go through it, I hope you'll be able to keep up because I'm pretty sure you will. All right, so we're going to be focused on the way this number moves and interacts with the blue numbers for the buy, numbers for the sell. Blue goes up, red goes down. Blue means that you think that a price here, the number here, is going to be higher than the strike price. And on later charts throughout this video, you'll see a line, a horizontal line that's represented by this strike price, 3033, for example. Let's pause it. And we are currently at 54 seconds left, and we have 338. So the indicative is telling us that the current price is 8 positions or 8 micropips away from this strike line. And so if we're betting on the price to remain above this strike line, we're willing to pay $87.25 and pay $87.25 for a return of the difference between $87.25 and $100, which in this case would be what? $12.75? Yeah, $12.75. To say that this number is going to stay above this line. So we'll go over it. I'm just going to walk through each video and observe it as if I'm just critiquing each trade. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to critique every single trade. And the more I critique it, the more you'll get used to it. You'll see where I'm going. This one, at the time that I entered it, if I entered before 83, let me see when I entered this one. Okay, so first off, all right, let's pause it. In order for this one to be valid, this number at 335 has met the distance requirement. For this strike, we needed to go to 6, 7, ideally, before this hits 83, before this passes 83. And it has to do that without this number, 335, going back toward this number, 33. Put an imaginary 0 right here. We're currently at a minute. Let's see when I enter this trade and if it's valid or if there's a violation here by this number going back towards this strike, or if there's a violation here. Since my anticipation is buying the market, keeping the market up, the threshold for our entry to perfect timing is 83. If this price passes 83 before I get into the trade, it is a violation. We're seeing how many of these trades are 0 violation trades. I'm going to have a little tally, and let's do it. This was a violation. This had 86, it looks like 86.25 on the chart with, how much time was left? Let's look once again. 59, 57, okay, 4 5s. Looks like 6. At 52 seconds, the price went above our threshold. It looks like I was pressing this as it priced out. So it was a valid entry. This would be a valid winning trade. Valids and violations. Now, to make this trade look perfect, this needs to end with a nice solid movement away from line. It did not do that. It came close to doing that. At the end, it did give us a nice move and hold. There was a little bit of jerk in there, but valid trade. All right, let's take a look at this one. So currently we're at 58 seconds. 601 is where we are on the indicative, or 29,601, 29,590. That means that we're currently 11 micropips above, or 11 positions away from this strike. It's 8:35 a.m. So at this point, the strike lines, these are 4 pips apart. So you'll see 2959, then 2955, then 2951, something like that. Anyway, in the afternoon, they're 2 pips apart. In the morning, they're 4 pips apart. So there's a wider range of movement. Typically, there's more volume. Typically, at least that's what I've seen. More speed in the market. In other words, it just went to 92. It did price out. My entry at this point would be invalid. If I were to enter this trade, it's invalid because there is a price out at the 50-second mark, or somewhere around the 50-second mark. After this one, though, I'm going to just move through it. So you're just going to have to keep up. I don't want this video to last too long. 92 seconds. It was 57 seconds left. 57 p.m. My question is, would you have gotten into this trade? We also wanted to look at this behavior. This behavior had moved up and it backticked 3 times. So we actually entered it on its way back down. Would you have entered this trade, the pricing behavior right here? Even though it's blurry, you can see that the pricing behavior was enticing after it priced out. So I can see why I entered the trade. Let's take a look at this one real quick. We're at 54 seconds. We currently have 10 micropips. We just came from 9 to 10. So at this point, it is valid because we had that +1 under 1 minute. Now, it is perfect for entry at this very point in time. We have 54 seconds. We have until 30 seconds to pull the trigger. We want this to gradually and slowly, steadily approach 83 before we enter. So to have perfect timing, I'm not entering now, although it's valid right now. Let's see when I do enter. 68, 67, 68. So there was a backtick violation. So this does have a violation. 65, 67. Pricing is still giving us 68. Okay, so I pulled the trigger right at 68. It had a backtick violation. Dominant speed or dominant movements. Pip distance, micropip distance per movement was 1. Not a valid entry. It was a valid trade up until maybe 58 seconds, 57 seconds. And now we see the ending behavior of that. You see how it went up? I'll just show you this last part. Okay, so when we enter the trade, there we go. Enter the trade, 7, 8. Yeah, it looks convincing right here. Yeah, man, you don't want your stuff to end like that. How would you feel if your money did that on its way to the line? Meaning that if it hit the line or passed the line, that represents a losing trade for you. Taking a look at this one, it's blurry, so I'm going to let it pass. But you can, if you look closely at this video, see, it looks like this was a valid entry. It did price out when I was hitting the ticket. So we're probably going to see some volatility in this one. Let's see. In order for this to be completely valid, what would have happened is that the price steadily and slowly reached to 17, and this moved away from the line and held away from the line. Looks like it's going to do that now. We have about 5 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's see what needs to happen for this. All right, 130. That's the strike price. 116, we're 14 below this. In order for this to be valid, this needs to go 115, 114, while this at the same time is steadily approaching 17. Let's see what actually happens. Backtick violation. Okay, obviously I'm still at it. Okay, so right there, we went from a backtick violation, and then we went, let me just back it up. 17, I'm just going to look right at the behavior. 117, That's a backtick violation. 117, 115, 112, 109. So that's a 2, 3, 3, and then 1. 2, 3, 3, 1 movement down. Was not a valid entry. It was not a valid trade. It is a winning trade. The reason why it wasn't valid was because of the speed. I can see why I got to this trade. It was not valid though. There was confidence in this one. The confidence of movement, but it was not valid. All right, taking a look at this one. Looks like we have 5 micropips, so we have met the distance requirement. We need this to steadily approach 83 to perfect the timing. We need for this to not go back towards this line at all. It needs to go 6, 7. If it goes 6, 7, while at the same time this gets 80, does not pass 83, then it's a valid entry, and it is a valid winning trade. We have 5. We have 7. 6, 5. That's 2 backtick violations and 1 speed violation. 3 backtick violations. 1, 6, 7. Okay. And then we had the market bring the price back up 1 micropip at a time from 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. So it did 4, 5, 6, 7 twice. But look what's happening now. That's not what you want your money to do when you're in a trade. All right, so for this one, we need this to go 70, 69, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, or 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it's going to go up, this needs to be slowly and steadily approaching 83. If it's going to go down, this needs to be slowly and steadily approaching 17. This cannot go back towards the line, whichever way it goes, and let's see what actually happens. Back speed violation 4112. 4112 move. Okay, so there was speed. Was there a backtick? I didn't see a backtick. There was no backtick, but there was speed. Pricing was good. I probably would have taken that. Yeah. But that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Training my eyes, training my vision. All right, this one needs to go 719, 720. This one as this approaches 83, let's see what happens. Backtick violation, backtick violation, backtick speed violation, speed violation. Okay, that's 1, 2, another 1. Backtick violation and speed violation and 1 up. That was a terrible trade. That was a terrible trade. That was just violated. That was violation all over. That is a terrible trade. So you should not take that. Well, I should not have taken that trade. That could, yeah, that right there. I just want to do a little instant replay. See what happened in the end. 57, 58, 59. Bam. I probably won that by half a second. Anyway, 6, 7. That needs to go to 6 and then 7. Before this hits 83, let's see what happens. 7, this is valid. It's a perfect trade. Look at me. I'm just circling around. I know it. I know it. Yeah, I'm talking trash on this one probably. This was beautiful. I'm proud of myself for this one. I was writing it down, but I'm going to listen to this because I'm not going to look at my notes. I watch things and listen to things better than I write things down, but I write things down sometimes. Anyway, beautiful. All right, so this one, so this needs to go 75, 76, 77. Well, technically, it needs to go 75 and then 76. That's technically speaking. That's TA. And let's see what happens. 6, good. Technically it's valid. 7, perfectly valid. Speed at 41, and I entered at 40. Looks like it looks like I was pressing the button right when that speed kicked in. It was a valid entry. Had I given it another second, it would not have been a valid entry because of pricing, but I don't think I would have been filled on the trade. But speed did come in the end, right as I entered. So cool. Beautiful trade, though. I'd say it's beautiful. All right, 6-6, 170. We're 4 below. We need this to go 6-5-4. With this steadily approaching 17, it cannot go back towards this line. Let's see what happens. Okay, valid. And valid, valid, valid. Priced out right at 31. It looks like I entered right at 31. Perfect entry, perfect movement. This is a perfect trade. Yeah. I don't even care that it didn't move and hold. It was just beautiful. I don't even care. All right, this one, 805, we needed to go 8-4. Preferably 8-4, 8-3. And this would be 17 without it, let's see what happens. Priced out at 41, not valid. It would be easy to overlook, and I'm pretty sure I either overlooked it or didn't notice it because everything else, the pricing, this was moving well, or my bad, this was moving well, the indicative, and yeah, the indicative was moving well. So, but look what happened. We got some jerk in the end. That's not what you want. All right, this one. So 208, we need 207, 654. Steadily approaching 17. Let's see what happens. 7, 5. That's speed. 4, valid. At 40, 3, valid, valid. Okay, yeah, that's a good trade. As I was bringing up the ticket, you noticed, or you may have noticed that the ticket said 5 when the indicative on here before bring up the ticket that says 4. The ticket and this there. I've seen slight, small, short delays in that before. But look at that jerk. Maybe I was just BSing myself just 2 seconds ago, and maybe I overlooked something. But it looked perfect to me. All right, so we need this to say. I think this already did what we needed to do. But let's look at it. Yeah, that. I don't know. We need this to go 5, 6, 7, or actually 5, 6, and 83, and that. I'm gonna look at this real quick. See if I can bring it over here. Oh no, I can't. Okay, that's okay. No big. Uh, mhm. Okay, I was just looking at an opportunity to disqualify. All right, so we need this to do 5, 6, 7. Let's see what happens. 5, 7. I'm not sure if it hit 6 because there was a slight delay in the clock. Looks valid to me. Pull the trigger. There's some speed that came in, and pricing went out as I was probably like half a second before I pulled the trigger. Looks like I was in the process of already taking the trade. There was some speed in there before, so it was not a valid entry. It is a valid winning trade. My entry was too late, but I think it was just because I was giving the clock time for pricing. So I don't know. Give me your feedback on that. This one, we need this to go 2. We need to go 303 or 3-2. 302 with no back tick. we would have to give it time to steadily approach 17. Let's see what happens. Cool. 2. We got valid. Back tick at 50, so that's invalid now. Apparently I overlooked it, so maybe if I wait until 1, that's what I'm probably going to do. And I'm in. I can see that the dominant speed and the dominant direction was down, or excuse me, the dominant speed was 1. Every movement was by 1. Actually, let's look at that again. Was there speed in there? I don't remember their speed. Okay, let's see. 3, 2, 3. Okay, no speed. And then back to 2, 1. Honestly, all that right now, I would probably enter it right now. You know, I really hope I can get some feedback from this while I'm thinking about it, because I want to see what whoever is looking at this and already knows how to trade and has a good record. What do you think about it? What do you think about this? What do you think about this specific trade? Give me your feedback on. Let's see. That trade would have been the 8:15 a.m. trade. Whatever. Win study data. Okay. Whatever. This one, 666. We need this to go 665, 664. We need this to steadily hit 17. Let's see what happens. 666, 664, 663, 661. There is a bit of speed in there. I like the way that it's moving. All the movements were down, but I bet you that there's going to be some resistance, and there it is. So we got some speed on the opposite direction. That's one of the things that should keep folks should keep folks like myself out of trades is speed. I've lost a lot more money on those than I have won. So speed costs. That in that case, it paid. All right, so that one, we need this to go 9, or we need this to go 21 to 20, because it's 9 micropips below. Yeah, so 21, 20, gradual to 17. Let's see what happens. Unless it comes back up here somehow. Let's see. Okay, so backtick violation, speed violation. Dominant direction clearly is in favor of the buyers. We need 3, 5, 6. We need 6. It's valid. We need 7. Oh, I backticked. Okay. Well, it was valid for the buy up until 31 seconds. There was a little bit of speed that brought it up there. I want to see how it ends. But it was a good setup for a buy. Yeah, nice ending. Okay, this one, what speed am I at? Okay, cool. This one, 765. 7654. 7, cool. 5, all right. 2 micropips of speed. 4, valid at 41. 3, valid at 37. Entered at 37. Yeah, this was a perfect trade. It was a beautiful trade. There was a little bit of speed in there. All right, let's take a look at this one. I'm also looking at another opportunity, but I can't bring it on the screen somehow. Anyway, looks like a solid. It didn't give us that +1 though. And now it's coming back down. All right, so for this one, we need this to go either 1, 6. It's already heading down, so I'm thinking that it's going to be an opportunity for a short. Let's see what happens. If it is an opportunity, it needs to go 410, 409, 87654 as this approaches 17, and it's 6, 5, 4, valid at 36, 3, valid at 33, 1. Yeah, that's an excellent trade. Kind of cool. I got him in the background. Mark's probably like, stick to the parameters. He talking about something real. Let's see if I can unmute him. I can't hear him. All right, let me turn that back off. Okay, so this is already priced out at 51, but let's see what happens. Oh, I entered it at 51. Okay. We need this to go 5960. 83. Let's see what happens. 59 59 111. Valid at 47. Valid entry at 42. Beautiful trade. That was beautiful. That was an excellent trade. Beautiful move and hold at the end. Excellent trade. I love it. This one, if it's as beautiful as the other one, this needs to go, since it's already going up, it needs to go 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the time this hits 83, let's see what happens. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 4. That's 4 micropips, 2 micropips, 1, 1. 1. I probably would have taken this trade again because the dominant movements were 1, but there was a 4 and I think 2 micropip speed jump. I really want to know what you guys think of this one. I don't know which trade this is. Okay. Got distracted for a second. Where were we? I think we were here. Yeah, I think we were here. Okay. This needs to go 5, 9, 5. Yep. That's valid. Priced out at 50, but it looks like I entered at 49. Excellent entry. Looks like I was already in the process of entering the trade, so that's why I say excellent entry. If I'd have actually waited for like 2 seconds, I would have probably registered that 85, but I had already made my decision to enter the trade at that point. This one, is this the same trade? 1, 1, 1. No, that was the most beautiful trade I've ever seen. That was an excellent trade. That was perfect in every way. That trade was perfect in every way. Okay, so we're going this way. We need this to go 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 4, 6, 7, 7. Excuse me. There was speed in there, but I've probably, yeah, there was speed in there. It was a speed violation. Simple as that. I mean, I'm saying now that I would had entered it, but thinking nowadays, I'm like, man, I've been burnt by speed. It's not good, man. So can't say that I take it. Can't say that. This one I wouldn't take because there was a speed from 0 to 3. Now 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I would consider it. 8, 9, yeah. Okay, so I'm in it, and let's see. I made a valid entry. There is speed in here. I would have taken that one. I would take that again if I saw it. But would you take this? Would you take this trade? If you saw this trade, based on everything that I've been talking about all this time, would you have taken that trade? That's what I want to know. This one's 3, 2, okay, valid. 1, valid, valid at 52. Valid at 51. Valid, valid, valid. That's valid all day long. Valid parts. Oh, there we go. We're finna speed this up. Yeah, this is beautiful. Perfect. Excellent. We need this to go 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's see. Oh, this needs to go set to 17. Let's see what goes on. 7, 5, 6, 5. Was that a back tick at 50? Invalid. We didn't have +1, and I think there was a back tick. I think there was a back tick. Either way, we didn't have enough distance. We did have the requirement, like the prerequisite, you know, but we needed at least one more to confirm that the sellers were still slowly progressing in their favor. We didn't have that. So invalid. All right, this needs to continue going down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This needs to be 17. Does not need, cannot pass it. No back ticks. You know what it is. Okay, well then it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, invalid. There was a small spurt of speed. The dominant movement was 1, but we didn't get our distance. We didn't get that +1 confirmation. That's what it is. The +1 is really confirmation. All right. So this one, it's already on its way in the right direction. I don't know why it backs up so quick. Okay, let's see. 8, 7, 6, 5. Give me 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 1. That's a speed violation. It still is in favor of the sellers, but that doesn't mean that it's a good opportunity. This is invalid because of speed. Oh, I didn't take it. Cool. All right, got Mark Fuller on the line right here. Let's see, it's one of his old trades that I'm watching while I'm watching the market. That's kind of cool. All right, so this needs to go from 102, 8 micropips below, to 101 while this approaches 17. I think this video stalled on the time, so let's see what happens. Oh, okay. It needs to be a buy then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I would have entered that. I'm not going to lie. Yes, there was speed, but we had a dominant movement of 1. Did we really have a dominant movement of 1? Let's look. Let's look. Let's see. Let's see. I'm lying to myself right now. Okay, let's just look at this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Yeah. It was some twos in there, but there was no threes, and I would have taken that again. If I saw this right now, I'd take it. This one, so 7, 6, 5, 4. Nope. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nope. Speed violation. It's 5, 6. So there's 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1. I don't know, man. I'd probably still enter that too. Sheesh. Should I not have entered that? I mean, there was a speed violation. And look what it did at the end. Ugh, man. Okay, we need 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 83. We got 5. Nope. We only have 5. I don't know if we had that +1 thing, though, back then. I don't think that we mentioned that before, but we did talk about stalls. It did give me 5, so I think that based on the time where we were as Team Alliance, I think that was valid, actually, because we didn't have the +1 requirement. Okay, so here, all right, 987-654. Okay, 654, valid entry at 39, valid entry at 39. The last point of possible entry would have been at 39. This is a perfect entry. It's an excellent trade. I should congratulate myself because it's excellent. How long have I been recording, by the way? 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, valid. It priced out, actually. So, yeah, I couldn't have gotten into that. This one gave me some laggy issues. Okay. 5 for back tick. This is disqualified for the long. So we need this to go 1, 7, 6, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay. A little speed in there. I don't blame me for entering that, but there was speed. So the speed would have disqualified it. Would you have entered that trade? I want to know. Not valid. Okay, we need to go 499 to 450. 499, 498. Backtick violation, backtick violation. Priced out at 40. Back up to 77, 78, 79. Okay. Definitely see why I entered it, but it was not a valid trade. Man. All right, 415, 416. Okay, well then, in that case, the other direction. Speed violation, but beautiful setup. I don't really blame me for entering that one either. Dang. Let's look at it again. Okay, 514. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, back tick. Nah, it wasn't valid. Wasn't valid. It looked good. It was the speed. And it was. I mean, I entered at the back tick, so the speed disqualified my entry. And had I waited 1 second, for that back tick, then it would have definitely been super invalid. But this one looked like a valid entry. Maybe I missed something. Okay, I think that was just at 9.6, so 9.7, 9.8, 83. Cool. Nice, valid. Price out at 43, price back in. Okay, so we saw some pricing jumpiness. So the stability in pricing wasn't all the way there. And now you can see that that pricing wasn't stable just by the way the price after that. Let's see what this does. 5.4. 4 priced out, not valid. Oh, okay. I entered as it was priced out and I exited too late, so they filled me. I tried to delete the ticket as soon as I saw that it wasn't valid, even though that I pressed the ticket. And yeah, that's what happened. Okay. 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 We're almost done. It'll be less than 20 minutes because I. Matter of fact, let's make this a speed round. Let's just zip through it. Okay, so 2-1. So looking for the short. 7, 6, 5, 4. Give me one more. 3. I would have. That was speed. That was the violating factor. Speed. It got into position. The dominant movement was 1 micropip. So yes, it was valid, but it wasn't perfect because of the speed. 3, 4, nope, not valid at all. It went from 3 to 7. That's an immediate disqualification. I shouldn't have touched this ticket at all. But it went from 3 to 7, so now it's at 7. It went from 7 to 8, and I probably got great pricing on that. Look what it did. That's funny. I should not have won that trade. Oh no, I gotta show that again. Look at this. 3, 7, 8. Okay. So 4 micropip jump and then 1 micropip jump. No. Nope. Nope. You know how worried I had to have been at that point? I must have been tripping. That is a terrible trade. Terrible. All right, let's take a look at this one. We need 5, 6, 7. Okay, fine. We need 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, back tick violation. And okay, but dominant movement of 1 micropip. It went from 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, and then it gave us 8. I can see why I entered that trade. It was back. The violating factor was the back tick. Okay, I can see that. All right, this one we need 81. Okay, backtick violation already. 8/8, 8/7, 7/9. I should not have entered this trade. I can see why I did. It was not valid though. I can definitely see why I did. If I saw this again, let me see if I see it again. What would I do? What would I really do? Not this one. Did I fast forward it or rewind it? Because that was a beautiful trade. That was a very beautiful trade. I don't know if that was me fast forwarding it or rewind. Yeah, I must have accidentally fast forwarded it. That's okay. We need this to go from 7/5 to 7/6. Cool, valid, and we're in. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a great trade. It was only one movement. Um, wow, that's a lot of speed. 5/3, 5/4, 5/5, 5/6. Since we think it's going to go down, then it needs to go to 8 micro pip move. Please tell me I didn't enter it. Okay. Okay. And we had 2 more micro pips, one at a time, to confirm the direction. No, it was not valid. It gapped down. It can gap right back up just as fast as it gapped down. Again, I see why I entered this trade, but it was not valid. Would you have entered this trade? 8 micro pip jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 3. We're at 4. We're at 5. 6. Valid. Will we get another one? 7? Man, yeah, that was a great, perfect entry. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I'm actually very surprised to see the price do that. But I'm not surprised that it won. 7, 8. I don't know, man. This is kind of. What was I thinking on here? 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. I know what I was thinking then, but it did backtick violation. And then after it backtick, it went 1, 1. So it went 7, 8, 7, 9, and then I think it went 7, 8. Y'all saw it. Whoa. All right, let's take a look at this one. Yeah, Jay, doing this analysis on my videos, looking at all my winning trades to see which ones were actually valid or not, and then I'm going to publish it. Not right now because Nicole's watching the game and I'm finishing up this video. It'll probably be later on tonight though. I don't know who's playing. Orlando versus Toronto. Are you watching this? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, okay. Man, Jeremiah and Joe, Man, Jeremiah and Jay are all wanting to play Fortnite, and I'm telling them I'm going to play it later after I finish this stuff. Yeah, I'll play it later after I finish my analysis. Y'all finna play right now? Yeah. Okay, I'll be on there later. All right. Okay, so we need this to go from 3, 4. Nope, violation. This was already a violation. Did I take this trade? I didn't take this trade. I must have taken this trade on another account. That's what would have had to happen. Yeah. What is going on with this thing? Okay, whatever. This stupid thing's not working. All right, so we need this to go. It is 11 micropips above this line. So we just need one. 6762, 83. Cool. That was a back tick, so yeah, disqualified. Had a lot of distance. You know what? That's the thing. Distance doesn't really matter when there's speed. And that's the thing that I have to just remember for my own self, is that distance and speed, you know, speed can mess it up. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This one, 74310. You know what? And I'm gonna pull this up here. I'm actually gonna pause this video, and I am going to take a look at this right here. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't look as much like an opportunity anymore, but let's see if this gives us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we need. We have a stall, no movement. Pricing is looking like the sellers are going to get. Well, I don't want to anticipate the sellers doing anything, but looks like that's what's happening. It's already gone against the buyers, that's for sure. We would need this to go 87654. We didn't have it, so it didn't happen. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. We have just a few more minutes. Don't mean to take up all of your time, whoever's watching. 56. Yeah, we have a few more minutes. Okay, we're just going to drill right through it. Well, obviously this one was solid because everybody just said so. So there you go. Okay, this looks like there was a speed violation, and then it went 1111. Yeah, 1. Okay, so, and then it priced out slightly. I did get into the trade. You do see the speed is very evident. It was not valid. I definitely understand what I'm thinking as I'm entering these trades, and I can see how it can be so easy for you to just kind of deviate from what you're doing, because there are a lot of winning trades, but they're not all valid. And if you become a master at just getting the valid winning trades, you won't get a lot of trades, but the fact that you only take those trades allows you to scale up a lot more quickly, because you don't have to ever worry about any of the trades that we've looked at. A lot of those trades, I'm going to have another video where it just shows all of my losses. And some of the losses set up exactly how that one just backticked from 6 to 5, and now you see the price acting up. So this was not a valid entry. I entered after the backtick. I may have been in the process of entering it as the backtick happened. That's the only other explanation of why I should have entered, or it could have been. So this needs to go 7.6 to 7.7. Didn't give us that sixth or that seventh micro pip, and look what we have happening right here. So some cases the price can go down even a point, and in this case it was a winning trade. You know, this in finding those winning trades, that kind of comes along with your skill set, but the skill set is only finding valid winning trades, and that really is a challenge. This is valid. I did price out. It did price out, looks like a second before I entered, so my entry wasn't valid, but this is a valid trade. Yeah, valid trade. Not a valid entry. All right, we need 654. We got 64, and then we got 3. So that's a 2 and then a 1 micro pip move. Give me one more. That's another 1 micro. Definitely understood why I entered the trade. We had a little bit of speed, 2, and then we had 1, 1. So the dominant movements were 1. I would call that valid. I would call that valid. But I really want to know an opinion, and opinion is on this one. It's almost at the 29.40 mark. All right, so here we need this to go 8-9, and then we're in the money. Looks like I didn't give it much of a chance to go to 8-9. Okay, I see what's going on over here. Okay. Well, we didn't have the +1, but at the time, I don't think that +1 was a focus of what we were becoming masters at. So I don't know, man. I'll call it valid based on my understanding of the market back then, but still, I don't know. It really makes me question. It really makes me question what was I thinking? I was thinking about money. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so this one we need to go 115, 116, preferably 117. It would be perfectly valid. We're at 116. It's perfectly valid now for an entry, and it was perfect timing. Excellent trade. That's the type of trade that I would want to put 75 plus contracts on, right here. Let me look at that again. Make sure I'm not making myself sound a fool. Okay. 116. Oh, you know what? There was a teeny little back tick in there, and I did not see that. So assuming that there was no back tick there, that's a 75 contract plus trade. But there was a teeny back tick. I obviously overlooked it. I just overlooked it. And, okay, that would explain this extra motion here. Yeah, that's extra motion. And what is this? Okay, y'all know what it is. I probably took this in the broke account, which is not this one, which is why you don't see me entering the trade. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened. All right, 93, 94, 95, 96. That's all we need. Okay, valid at 51. And entered, I think, at 43. It backticked at 43 or 42. Valid entry, valid trade. Very good. So it looks like as long as I'm allowing it, well, at least in the slow condition, to go from 5, 6, and then 7, that seems like it's like the secret sauce. Not always 5, 6, because I've lost trades on the +1s before. This needs to go 5, 6, 5, 7. Yeah, this is a valid entry. I've lost trades before when the market went, it seemed like it was in a slow condition and everything, but the thing that really killed me was not allowing the market to show me a trade first. And the frustration that comes with that is that a lot of times you'll get the MRMHs and what they're called marks will move hold. This is basically the secret sauce. You need the secret sauce because sometimes you'll only get the secret sauce, but you never get the burger with it. So you have to see the secret sauce before the burger comes. That makes the burger, more edible. All right, so this one, I think it was valid there too, so cool. Looks like I missed it. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good on it. Cool. All right, and looks like we need a 5, 6. Cool, great. And it looks like this is an excellent entry. Priced out at 37. I entered too late. Not a valid entry if I entered. I did enter. It is not a valid entry. Not a valid entry. And I think there was speed in there too, but not valid. And look at the way it's acting. I hope my last trade is a good example of a good trade. Oh, nope, that's my last trade. Okay, well. All right, that's all my winning trades. Interesting. Interesting stuff indeed. Now to put together the playlist for the losing trades.